probably don't share this stuff often enough, but I've shared the story now 2 times today, and so I might as well share it with all of you. Yeah, it's somewhat embarrassing, but I think, hey, you guys are open and vulnerable with me. I think I should maybe return the favor. So there's some people that are really like settling in, kind of going, I lost a little bit of weight and things are good, or they're like, I'm just like I just can't seem to motivate myself or get over the hump. And I would love to be like I was in that same boat with you, but and here's the trick, or here's the little thing to do. And there are some things we can do, right? We can go over like how to create really good goals and all these sorts of things. But that helped me. But what really helped me was this, is that I actually didn't start out trying to lose weight. I start out feeling pitiful, disgusting, scrawny, weak, and frail. I was 108 pounds senior year of high school, the beginning of it. And I absolutely hated the way I looked. Hated it. I was I've been through 2 drywalls from friends messing with me, picking me up and throwing me to them. Um, I went to the hospital playing football because I got hurt trying to play a position I shouldn't have played, but I was in there anyway and got tackled by somebody 2.5 times my size. Thought I broke a rib and punctured my lung. I was wearing extra small t-shirts, 28 pants with a belt. I was so small. And it sucks. It sucked. It was not fun. There was a day that I kind of started getting enough, but I was still like wishy-washy. I was like, oh, my friends were like, oh, just go to the gym. You start lifting weights, maybe get a little bit bigger. So I went to the gym, and quite honestly, that actually made it worse. I went to the gym, and at the LA Fitness I went to, which I inevitably worked at a couple of years later, on the far left side was where all the light weights were, the 5s, the 10s, the 15s, things like this. And I would go over there and walk, and that was on the top row. And on the bottom row was like the hundreds, like the 90s, the hundreds, the 115s, the 120s. It was like a snake. So a lot of people that were like normal gym goers were on the far right side. The beginners and the super duper jacked strong guys were on that left side. And so I'd have to walk around these giant jack guys to get my 5 and 10 and maybe 15-pound dumbbells to do my exercises next to people doing so much more. And the level of shame I would feel in like just weakness was like so much. Oftentimes it made me want to quit. But instead of wanting to quit, I kind of went down a different road. I absolutely had enough. I had enough of feeling tired. I had enough of being frail. I had enough of being small. I had enough of being Chris, the small guy, playing basketball, getting thrown around, going to the far side of the gym, lifting the weights, feeling self-conscious. I was sick of it. I was done. I'm not having it anymore. And I waged war on those thoughts and did everything that I could to get away from that pain. And there's no amount of goal setting, there's no amount of kumbayas, there's no amount of like anything that might get in the way that would have pushed me out of getting that goal. Nothing. Zero. I was absolutely sick of it. I felt like I was dating my wife at the time, and I felt like, man, if somebody were to try to do something, I wouldn't be able to protect her. And also, I was also always just self-conscious. I'm a short dude, small boned, all these things. And I was just sick of it. I was absolutely just done. I was done. I'm not going to feel this way anymore. And so sometimes it's not about the trick. It's not about the thing. It's not about what sort of affirmation team. Sometimes it's about, you got to be, sorry if kids are listening, you got to just be fucking done with it. I'm sick of it now. Draw a line in the sand. I no longer do this anymore. You have to get to that level. And claw your way there. But when you get there, instead of it being like everything's nice and flowy, everything's cool, there's a certain level of, I don't want to call it rage, but I do want to call it aggression that you have to get to. So that instead of finding our bullcrap reasons why I just sat down all weekend, Chris, just sitting down all weekend. Yeah, sure, I didn't work out, but I had a stressful day. You're like, yeah, but I have a stressful life. Life sucks right now. Work sucks. Body sucks. But I'm not just going to sit and bathe in it and just sit in this bath of suck. Like, I'm going to go and wage war. I'm going to get after it. Why? Because I freaking deserve it. You deserve to feel awesome. You deserve to have a life that's amazing and beautiful and strong. You deserve to have a figure that you're proud of. You deserve to look good and to know that you look good and to feel that you look good. You freaking deserve that. And every second you're not there is a second of life that could have been and that's wasted on something that you don't need to be at. Now, is there a line that you get to be happy at? No, because the pursuit of the goal is the happiness. Every major goal that I've hit, it wasn't me reaching it that was the part that made me happy. It was the lessons, it was the grind, it was the growth, it was the work that got me happy. And I just wish, if I could give you one thing today, is that you have to not sit and settle for the BS story of I'm just tired, I'm whatever, and just get mad. Get fired up over it. Get I can't believe I would even consider that. Get I'm sick and tired of feeling like shit, having no energy, and I'm going to do something about it. And yeah, it's going to suck and you're going to be sore. And that's just a part of life. But through that growth is you're going to become the person that you are actually looking at in the mirror going, I'm so proud of you for working so hard. I'm so proud that we did this hard thing. Instead of the one that looks in the mirror with regret. Because I don't think this is biblical. And you don't have to be Christian to believe this. But I have this idea, whether it's true or not is irrelevant, but it's true to me. Is I have this idea that you go through life, and at the end of life, there's a mirror of what your potential could have been. And you've got a list of all the things that, like, not destined to do, but like maybe destined to do. I don't know. Your biggest abilities, the thing that you could have done, all right there. And then you look at you, and you look back at it, and you go, I'm nothing like this. You're so far away from the potential that you had. I don't know exactly what hell is, but I think it has that in it. And so every day I want to leave the day on empty. I don't want to leave the day on just chilling. Things are good. I want to leave the day on empty. That's why I push. That's why I'm constantly developing new things. That's why I'm constantly growing. That's why if somebody would be like, hey, Chris, see me 6 months ago to today, I'm like, oh, you're the same guy. Oh my gosh. That's worse than calling me Bud. And I hate when people call me Bud. Gosh. Anyways, hope this found you at the right time. And yeah, hopefully you have a freaking awesome day. Clarity call tonight at 4 o'clock, I believe. Let me hear and check while I got you here. Sorry. 5 o'clock. Cool. 5 to 6 clarity call. Come in there. We're going to be dropping some good stuff, and I'm excited. And yeah, have a freaking fantastic day. Oh, couple things. This Saturday, there's no clarity calls. I'm going to be in Tucson. As far as I know, my daughter's sick for her. She's sick today, and it's her dance competition. So I'm not sure exactly if we're going to stay there, if they're just going to go for the day and come back. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I don't want to have it set and then us do something different than that. So no clarity call this Saturday. We have full schedule next week, should be good. And then following week, spring break. So we're going to kind of hit or miss. I'm not entirely sure what our schedule is. My wife and I are going over that today. We'll have a new March schedule out by Saturday. So with all that being said, have a fantastic day. Talk to y'all soon.